Yo, what is up guys? Born Gaming here, Orin6XX, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm going through my settings on Apex Legends, and actually I got a question from someone earlier today asking what controller I use and what my sense was, so I figured, you know what, let's just do a settings video. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Going to controller, the most important part, I use default stick layout. I use a toggle crouch, a hold aim, and tap to reload. I think that's basically what everyone uses, except for maybe a different stick layout. I also use casual button layout or default button layout. I use a 5.5 sensitivity, and I use a fine aim response curve. I use fine because it's specialized for small gradual adjustments, as you can see from the right panel, and it's basically the best in my opinion. I know some people like linear or high velocity, and personally I think that high velocity, well, I say high velocity is probably the best for a computer, but I'm pretty sure that they don't have a response curve anyways, but that might be wrong. Look, dead zone, I use a small look dead zone because I hate dead zones personally and cannot stand them. My movement dead zone is small because of what I just said. My invert is off and my vibration is off. I use a Scuff Infinity 4PS Pro, and I have the rumbles taken out, which is the vibrators anyways, and so it kind of makes sense that I have them off because, you know, there's no point to have them on if there's no vibration in your controller. It's just a pet peeve that I have, and I do way better with vibration off. Field of view is 106. It's because I actually like having my field of view back farther. I like the camera back farther from the player. I kind of hate when it's like up close and personal, which is kind of something that I've noticed going back and forth from Call of Duty and Apex, is that I believe Call of Duty uses a 70 to 75 POV or field of view, and I personally don't like it. However, I love Call of Duty, so I play it, and I really wish that Activision would give us the ability to change that. Basically, this is some of my stuff. I use X crosshair damage feedback, and I use floating damage numbers. This is what I personally prefer. I love floating because it doesn't just add everything up. It shows you what you're doing per shot, and it's really cool, to be honest. 3D damage feedback, that's obvious. I think everyone runs that. And so those are my settings. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I train my aim. So this is what I do for the wingman. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something real quick. Sure it is, bud. Okay, here we go. Wingman, something you guys need to know, and I've made multiple comments on this, is that Apex is 100% accuracy. So watch this. Bam. Okay. Bam. Bam. If you literally just practice that, you can literally hit this shot every single time from any range. Except for that time, I guess, but yeah, just like practice. What I do is I usually practice like shots with the wingman in here. Sorry about that. And you know, it does help you. It really does. You can do this with like the hemlock. I also did it when I was messing around with the hemlock. You know, use these moving targets for the hemlock. In my opinion, it's more helpful. You know, what you should probably do as well is not just stand still, but move with it. You know, move with it, duck maybe a couple times while you're shooting at it. You know, you kind of really want to get this to help you. You know, you just want to help like yourself out and figure out what you can do to better yourself. Also, practice like quick shotting and stuff like that, like this for instance. Another thing that you can do is go up here. I do this too all the time because I think it's really fun and it's also really helpful. Don't just stop right here. Go all the way up. You can stop right here and try to hit targets from this distance if you want to. It's really not that difficult. But you know, you should kind of like make it like more of a difficulty for yourself. So I'd go up here as I throw myself almost off the edge. That's my apologies on that one. Let's see. You can also get up there, by the way, which is something that I like to do as well, if I can do it. So shoot this thing, stand right here, and practice your aim while falling, I guess. It's kind of fun, but you don't have to do it. This is my first time playing the game in about half a week because I was gone on vacation. And good days, I probably wouldn't be missing any shots. Also, if you crouch shot like that, there you go, that's a pretty good clip. If you crouch shot like that, you'll notice that there's certain times that you can fire at these targets to get 100% accuracy shots. You know, and it is kind of interesting. I mean, this is probably the best way to get better at the game. It kind of is. I mean, you can practice other stuff too. Something that I practice a lot is I'll go up top here and I'll just crouch, dude. Like, I'll just crouch and bam, just practice hitting long range shots. It's really helpful, and you'll definitely notice it in game how this will affect your aim, and you know, you'll just be used to hitting regular shots. Like, just like this. You can get to the point where I have consistently hit targets from this range with my wingman's full clip. It wasn't that difficult, but it was pretty difficult. I think I might end up doing it here. Yeah, there you go. You know, it's just something that you kind of have to train yourself to do. Being that there's 100% accuracy, it's actually not that difficult. It's just a lot of practicing and getting better, you know, personally. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it, guys. This is how I practice my aim. I am going to show you one more thing. That would be that you can practice with legendaries as well, and also you can get better with the Peacekeeper. So I'm actually not bad with the Peacekeeper. It was actually the first gun that I used when I first started playing the game. I didn't use the Wingman, I used the Peacekeeper. And this is actually how I got most of my shots down. Like, the slide pull, you guys can practice that here. That was kind of a bad example. You guys can practice this here. Get used to slide shooting targets, flick shooting targets as well. It's kind of difficult to flick with fine aim on, but it's whatever. If you're gonna do that, use high velocity for flick aim. If you're a shotgun player, I'm not. I'm a high DPS accuracy player, and that's basically what I run off of. So usually you'll see me using a wingman, or if I can get my hands on it, I'll be using this gun as well. We don't need that stuff. And yeah, so here's this. You should probably practice just hitting shots consistently from every range with whatever gun you're using. You know, because you want to be the best, and this is how you do it, man. I'm telling you guys. And I'm not saying I'm the best, I'm just saying, like, this is how you can achieve to be the best. It's just by practicing your aim, just learning how to flick shot, headshot, you know what I mean? And do stuff like that. You can easily get this stuff down. Oh wow, I wasn't even aiming for that, but that's fine. You know, I mean, just practice with these guns and you'll basically do a lot better. But yeah, guys, that's all for the video, and I hope that you guys like it. Please like and subscribe. I do have to say, I noticed that one of my last videos hit 44 views, and that's amazing because I really never thought that I would get anything as high as that, especially for someone to ask me what sense I use. Like, I consider myself a pretty good player, but like, still, it's just really hard to get known. And I really hope that, you know, something can help out, because you guys are definitely doing a great job. So thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys really take what I'm saying into consideration, because I believe that a lot of you guys can get better at the game. I've noticed that a lot of you guys want to improve, and you know, you can see that for people running metas like Devotion, Wingman, and stuff like that, and people are getting killed while using wingmans because they're not accurate with them. And the thing is that if you're using a wingman, you're not accurate, you're wasting a gun slot, honestly, and you're putting your team in harm's way. You need to get better at like flick shotting, hitting headshots, crouch shotting. I've been doing a lot of crouch shots. There's times when I won't even aim in. I'll just be fighting someone, crouch shot it, you know what I mean? Because it's just a lot more accurate, and you can use other stuff if you want, but this is personally what I do, and I hope that you guys respect that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.